Dhamma talk from Hluang Po Ganha Sukha Kamo, given by Phra Maha Anuchon Sasanakiti, 1st of April 2021 at Wat Pa Subthawee, Dhammaram. The practice for the path, fruit, and Nibbana. Venerable Hluang Po Ganha is now 71 years old and has been ordained for 51 years. Since then, he has never owned any possessions, a bank account in his own name, and only consumes 1 meal per day. He does not read the newspaper, listen to the radio, watch the TV. He does not have a cell phone, internet access, or any social media accounts. In 1991, Hluang Po Ganha did not accept a title conferred by the Sangharaja, His Holiness the Supreme Patriarch, and replied in a letter that he did not wish to have any title. Hluang Po Ganha's disciples are spread across 30 monasteries subdivision in Thailand and abroad. Since Hluang Po became a monk, the donations made to him by his followers have exceeded 1 billion baht, but he has never given any of it to his parents, relatives, or friends. Instead, he gave back to society, building schools and hospitals, and by all means possible, did his best to benefit the public. The path of the Buddha that Hluang Po has followed was that of giving and devotion, following the path of practice of Ajahn Man, Ajahn Chah, Ajahn Mahabua, and Bhikkhu Buddha Dasa. Since Nibbana is devoid of self, he practiced only relinquishing and giving, the path taught by the Lord Buddha. What Subthawee Dhammaram monastery, where Hluang Po Ganha resides in, is a center that follows the path of Nibbana, one that welcomes anyone to come and practice. I hope you can practice in this way, following the path to Nibbana. If you do not practice in this way, and you cannot do it, then leave this place or go to other places. It is inappropriate for you to stay in the monastery like this. All those who come here to practice Buddhism are required to meet this requirement and must do so. Do not do things that hinder your practice. Do not engage one another in small groups and small circles to cause trouble. These are contrary to the principles of the Dhamma. The Dhamma is the most important thing. As long as all people practice the Dhamma peacefully, then there will be no problems. We must always return to our practice of anapanasati, mindfulness of the in-breath and the out-breath. Inhale comfortably and exhale comfortably. This is the main job of our meditation. Be happy in anything you do. Be happy in working. Practice Dhamma and be happy at the present moment. Where will you find Nibbana? Nibbana is in the very moment. What is happening today is a test of the mind. We take Dhamma and Nibbana as our cornerstones. If these things are not tested, where does Nibbana come from? Nibbana is the goal, nothing else. We want to be grateful for everything that appears in front of us. We see the truth with Vipassana insight, which is to see with wisdom. Seeing that everything is impermanent, they arise, stay, and disappear. We have to see this and realize this. This is true wisdom. The middle way taught by the Buddha is not just mindfulness, but also the Noble Eightfold Path, that is, right view, right resolve, right speech, right conduct, right livelihood, right effort, which leads to right mindfulness and right samadhi. Birth, aging, sickness, and death leads us to develop wisdom and achieve Nibbana. People do not understand. They do not want to grow old. They do not want to get sick. They do not want to die. We must have clear understanding so that we can stop mental formation. Then the desire will cease and the heart will rest in the present moment. If you live in the present moment, the Dhamma can solve all kinds of problems for everyone, and everyone will realize this. Think of it this way. I am the best. I was born as a human, and the best thing is path, fruit, and Nibbana. That is the goal of our practice, to attain Nibbana in our heart. There is nothing more important than Nibbana. It is the most noble thing. The most important thing about being born is to achieve Nibbana. Do not stay in a state of foolishness for a long time. It is a pity to lose this golden opportunity. Let us practice until we reach Nibbana with joy and happiness, so that we do not waste the opportunity of this precious human life. We need to know that in our countless previous lives, we have reincarnated as all kinds of sentient beings. Be it a king, or a destitute person, or in the animal realm, hell, ghost realm, heaven and man, or in the Brahma realm. We have been repeatedly reborn like this. Then when we were born here again, and we continue to do things which do not last. You have done these things countless times. What is their significance? You need to come here to do meaningful things, and you need to stop being born and dying again, to be free from this cyclical existence. This is Nibbana. Let us use the rest of our lives to practice diligently until we truly achieve Nibbana, so that we will not waste the opportunity to be a noble person and strive entirely for Nibbana. The practice of Buddhism is to look into oneself, not others, and to be with our body and mind. Meditation is the work of mindfulness, like a friend teaching a friend. The more you reflect, the more you understand the mind. Do so while standing, sitting, lying down. Simply focus on the mind. Be mindful and be aware of danger. Be aware that whatever and wherever you are, whatever you do, you are just moving from one plane of existence to another. Understand its suffering, consequences. Have patience and awareness, and strive to get rid of ignorance. Then you will attain what you set your mind to. Virtuous mind will bring you strength to move forward. Meditation, concentrated mind, will lead to wisdom or panya, and vijja, genuine awareness, which can destroy suffering and bring about peace.